Good morning and welcome back to B4TV, your daily dose of industry information. Today's episode is looking at the enhancements to the online trade tariff tool, and we're joined by Igor from our policy and compliance team to tell us more about what this means for our members. So Igor, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure.
Now, as a reminder for our members who may not know, can you start by telling us exactly what this tool is?
Yes, absolutely. So that's a web interface where traders can search various information related to commodity codes, products they're importing and exporting, and they can find out all the information which is related to moving those goods across the border. And I was surprised to find out actually that many of our members, they're not aware that such tool is available for them. And many of them, they think, oh, it's only a database where you can check, what's the import VAT or duty rate to import certain goods, but it provides even more than that. And it provides information related, for example, to quota limits, quotas available, document codes required, or what certificates are required to import or export those goods. And additionally, what is great actually, that traders can even check historical data. So they can set a specific date in the past and to check at that date what was the VAT rate or duty rate, or as well they can check a future date as well. So if someone is planning to bring in something, and so they can pre-lodge the entry according to the forthcoming changes which are planned in the future. So I think it's really good to have this information. And in addition, there are specific tabs. Traders can click and read all the information related to origin, for example, and preferential trade. And there are a lot of hyperlinks actually, so they can bring the trader directly to the specific trade agreement and read more information about the trade agreement and some of the requirements to move those goods across the border.
Now, looking at kind of the latest enhancements that have been made to the system, what are the key ones that our members need to know?
Yeah, so recently the relevant team introduced the tracker functionality where traders can add one or two or even upload the bulk kind of data spreadsheet in Excel spreadsheet or CSV file format, all the listing all the commodities, all the products they're trading with or importing or exporting, and they will get any notifications related to any changes coming in for those commodity codes. So if the VAT rate or duty rate or licensing requirements will change, so they will be notified immediately. And similarly, they can subscribe to stop press notices, which are kind of updates related to some regulatory changes. And if the noted kind of or desired commodity codes are within the scope, so they will be notified as well about those changes.
So when we're looking at the enhancements that have been made to the system, how are these going to impact day-to-day operations?
Yeah, first of all, members can stay up to date with any forthcoming changes and adjust their automated processes. So many of our members, they have the pre-populating functionalities of the customs declaration set. So if anything changes, they can make those adjustments in advance, and as well can avoid any over or underpayments of VAT or duty if that will change in the future.
That's great, Igor. Thank you so much for joining us this morning with this update.
Very welcome.
We will leave some further information on this topic in the description below, as well as a link to subscribe to the tracker. That's all for today's edition of B4TV, your daily dose of industry information.